So today, lads, we are going to be reacting to the ESPN mock draft for the 2025 WNBA draft. I will continue without accepting. There we go, Disney. Either way, we're going to be talking about the 2025 WNBA draft with Paige Bueckers more than likely going to the Dallas Wings. That is the almost certain situation. But let's take a listen. I will be doing my own mock draft tomorrow. I'm just not at home right now, and this is a lot easier than like prepping a whole mock draft. But obviously it talks here about Paige Bueckers maybe not coming out this year, but I think she will, almost certainly. Sources have indicated the Sparks got the 2 pick, would have been Bueckers' preferred destination. But Dallas Wings select Paige Bueckers, obviously. Obviously, the Dallas Wings are selecting best available, best prospect not named Caitlin Clark in a long, long time. Like, the best non-Caitlin Clark prospect since Breanna. Like, that's how good Paige Bueckers is. Maybe better than Breanna. Maybe the best non-Caitlin Clark prospect since Stewie. But Dallas had 6 lottery picks, including Charlie Collier at number 1 in 2021. Awful pick. She's not played in the WNBA the past 2 seasons. Bueckers could be like hitting the jackpot. She's off a strong start, averaging 21.3 points, 3.7 rebounds, 4 assists. Her efficiency and versatility make her an excellent pro prospect. She's going to be insanely good. We all know that. The Sparks select Kiki Iriafen. So for Kiki Iriafen being selected, pretty much means you're likely to move off Dearica Hamby. I would assume if they do take Kiki, they're probably going to be going for more so we're going to go with a young 3 and we're going to tank. We're going to maybe tank even for Hidalgo in 2027, maybe tank for a Flaw J. Johnson next year, because I think she might be able to run the one a bit at the WNBA level. And yeah, so obviously they took a forward last year, and I don't know what they do with number 2. Like, a lot of people are saying Olivia Miles, which I actually think could be a really good fit if they're going to keep Dearica Hamby. But Kiki Iriafen is the second best player in the draft, and normally, like at 2, normally you're not going to draft for fit for that. The Chicago Sky select Azzi Fudd. There's no way. There is no way that Azzi Fudd goes up to number 3. She has played 42 college games. And she has not played in a year. Like, she won't play for a year and a half. When healthy, she's a spectacular shooter. When was the last time she was healthy? 2022? Like, I'm sorry. Marsh wants this guy average league worst 4.83 points per game to be much better shooting from long range. If you want shooting, take Citroen or Sivka. Not Azzi Fudd. You don't need a 5'10 shooter who's been injured for her entire college career. Like, obviously, you don't need Azzi Fudd. You don't need Olivia Miles either, but you really don't need Azzi Fudd. And I think they're going to trade. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade that pick for Jewel Lloyd. That's my game theory. And I think the Seattle Storm might take, because to be fair, they have like Skylar Diggins, but I could see them at number 3 taking maybe like a Janiyah Barker, and trying to play her as a big 3. Maybe hoping that they can get somebody, but I can see the Seattle Storm trading Jewel Lloyd for that 3rd pick. And yeah, then we have got Olivia Miles for the Washington Mystics. Yeah, if Miles drops to the Mystics, they're taking Miles. Like, the Mystics ran Julie Vanley point guard. Like, there's no way that they're not looking to upgrade the point guard position. Like, I think if Miles is off the board, we're probably going to look to see them looking at Tahina Paopao at 4. I think they're going to take a point guard with 1 of 4 or 6, no matter what. Lauren Betts, if Lauren Betts has made she said nothing about coming back to, or about going for the draft. Like, just because she's eligible. If we're putting all eligible players in the draft, then Flaw J. Johnson's like 2 or 3. It says here, we don't know the Valkyries will come to the draft because we don't know about the expansion. They're not going to they don't need Lauren Betts. They're probably going to get Kalani Brown, the expansion. But Lauren Betts is not going to come out this year. There's no point. She's made I think her sister or something's going to UCLA next year. There's no way she's in the draft this year. No way. Oh my God. With the 6th pick, the Mystics take the 25-year-old beating up 18-year-olds. I'm pretty sure Sedona Prince is 25. She's almost my age. To be fair, like, no, I'm nearly 20. I'm 28. Just gone 28. But like, Sedona Prince, sorry, did I say Sedona Prince? Sedona Prince, she's as good as she is. She's hooping for TCU. Like, what age is she? She'll be 25 before the WNBA season starts next year. She'll be 25. Like, I get it, TCU are balling, and I get it, she's a good player, but, like, why would you use a top 5 pick on a 25-year-old? Like, I know Dallas did it on Lou Lopez Seneschal last year, but still. Like, she won the AmeriCup. Like, she's 2 years older than Caitlin Clark. She won the AmeriCup senior in 2021. She was a McDonald's All-American in 2018. She played with Sabrina Ionescu. Like, 18, 19, 19, 20. She's only 1 year older in college than Satu Sabali. Satu Sabali is an unrestricted free agent. She went through a rookie deal, got signed to another deal, and is now unrestricted. She's no longer. She got signed. She went through a rookie contract, went through her restricted year, and is now an unrestricted free agent. And she's 1 year older than Sedona Prince. Like, she's so old. She's so old. Like, why would you take a 25-year-old? Her talent is enormous with her 31 points, 16 rebounds at TCU's victory over NC State. Her health has been a continuous roller coaster. She's also 25 years old. She's in her 7th year in college. Like, when she was in her first year in college, I was in my 3rd year in college. I'm 28. Like, I finished my undergrad. I did my by the time she started college, I did my last 2 years of my undergrad, took a year out just to do YouTube, then lectured for a year, then went back to do a part-time master's, which it's taking me 3 years to do, and I will still finish college before she will. Like, I'll still finish all that before she will. The New York Liberty take Dominique Malonga. I think that's an obvious one. The Fever take Anissa Morrow. I like Anissa Morrow to the Fever. She's just a high motor player. She's gonna get those rebounds. She can't shoot a lick, but like, I mean, she's a better. She's not. She does everything else well. She can run the floor. If Anissa Morrow's there at 8, you take her. You take best available at 8, especially when you've got a player like, I think Anissa Morrow. People are like, oh, she's too small to play the 4 man. Fee Collier is 6 foot tall. She's bigger than Fee Collier. She's as aggressive as Fee Collier. She can play the 4. At the WNBA level, aggression means more than height. We've seen it with Angel Reese. We've seen it with Fee. She's aggressive. She's strong. She's physical. That matters more than just pure height. She's more than capable of playing power forward, even small ball center in the W. The Seattle Storm select Te-Hina Paopao. That would be a super, super selection. I really like Te-Hina Paopao. I think she is a perfect complementary piece. I think whether she starts or comes off the bench, she's going to shoot the ball really well. She's going to be a solid defender. She doesn't do anything dumb. I think she's going to be a super, super, super player for the Seattle Storm. I'm telling you, I think she'll be great. The Chicago Sky select Rory Harmon. I mean, if they take AZ Fudd, sure. If you take AZ Fudd with your 3rd pick, fine. But otherwise, like, Sonia Citron and Janiyah Barker are available. They're not passing on Sonia Citron. They need shooting. They need length. They do not need a 5'6" point guard. They do need a point guard, though. If I was them, the problem is that Paopau's gone. I would do everything I can if I'm the Chicago Sky, if Paopau's there at 9, to trade up with Seattle Storm to get Te-Hina Paopao. Like, if I'm the Sky, I even consider taking her at 3. Like, that is how much I think. I think Te-Hina Paopao is the perfect backcourt mate for Kennedy Carter. She can play the 1. She can play the 2. She shoots the lights out. She's a solid defender. I think she's a perfect player to have. If I'm them, if Te-Hina Paopao is on, I'm doing everything I can to take her, and I consider taking her with the 3rd pick. Janiyah Barker, 11. There's no way Janiyah Barker falls to 11. There's just no way. Like, she said that she's probably going to come out and go to the draft this year. Like, she is like high upside, 6'4", can score inside, can score outside, plays defense, has a high motor. Like, she's someone that if Morrow's not available, for me, it's like, if Morrow's available for the Fever, you take Morrow. If Morrow's not available, it's between, for me, Citron and Barker. But Janiyah Barker is a very, very good player. If the Lynx get her, dear Lord. If the Lynx manage to get there, they've got their new center. Yeah, with, like, I know, oh, she's like a 6'4", power forward, small forward. Doesn't matter. She's a center for the Lynx. Like, she'll end up playing there. No, they're going to turn her, like, Shara Reeve's going to turn her into a demon. And then you have got Sonia Citron from the Phoenix Mercury. Or for the Phoenix Mercury. And Yeah. Look, if Citron's available with the 12th pick, you take her. Like, I know she's not had the best start to her season this year, but it's because Olivia Miles is back and Hidalgo's still getting her numbers. She still averaged 17 points a game last year. She's shown that she can play a bit of the one. She's a 6'1" wing. She can play defense. She shoots the lights out. I'm sorry, Sonia Citron. She's available at 10. You take her at 10. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. I don't disagree with any of these except Sedona Prince going 6th. Like, I get it. She's good. She's 25 years old. She'll be 25 years old as a rookie. Like, she is literally the 25-year-old that looks superhuman against 18-year-olds. Like, Cheryl Swoops, if you want to call out a 25-year-old balling out in college, there's one you can actually be right about this year, and it's Sedona Prince.